The crash that threw a funeral procession into chaos, raising a new conversation tonight. Funeral directors saying the drive to the cemetery is risky business. And while they know the danger, the severity of yesterday's accident takes their breath away.
Being in the business for over 40 years, that is the worst accident I've seen in a funeral procession.
These pictures have now been seen all over the country. A hearse flipped on its roof right in the middle of a funeral procession.
And that got us to wondering how dangerous those processions are. So we sent 9 on Your Side reporter Scott Wegener to find out.
The images are mortifying.
The hearse starts going forward, just almost surreal. This car just accelerates through the intersection and T-bones the hearse, flipping it over.
Almost tears came to me.
I showed our story of Wednesday's horrific funeral procession crash to J.C. Battle. He's been in the funeral business for 40 years.
That is the worst accident I've seen in a funeral procession.
Perhaps the worst, but by far not the only accident while bringing the dead to their final resting place.
Back in 2003, I was hit head on.
Ohio law says that both pedestrians and vehicles shall yield the right-of-way to funeral processions. Still, it's dangerous work, and funeral directors take additional steps to be safe.
It's a pretty risky undertaking, you might want to say.
Battle has his hearses equipped with sirens, alternating headlights, flashers, and a rotating beacon.
We try to protect our clients, our staff, and ourselves.
Often it isn't enough. Battle says some drivers are in too much of a hurry.
A lot of times people are not patient because it's almost like trying to get through a train track.
By law, processions are allowed to continue through intersections even if the light is turned.
I tell the public, be patient. This could be your mother, your father.
Exactly the case for Kenneth White, son of the deceased of Wednesday's crash.
Slow down. Show some respect.
Scott Wegener, 9 on Your Side, Avondale.
The driver of the hearse and the Catholic priest who was sitting next to him were hurt, but they'll recover. We've also been checking with the investigators working on this case. They're still deciding what, if any, charges to file. Nancy White will be buried on Friday next to her late husband.